Big Sur is often a place where people come to look for inspiration or maybe a new direction.
I guess I was asking nature, like, should I move to LA? Is there a way I can find to stay here? Because this place is amazing.
Continue working in Los Angeles' music industry or start fresh? That was the question Carlo Overholzer asked himself a few years ago on a trip to Big Sur.
This big wave just comes barreling down Rocky Creek and then comes up over top of me and just hits me, just nails me.
Carlo didn't know it then, but Big Sur gave him an answer.
And then I grabbed, some water in the bottle and took it home with me because I collect stuff like shells and rocks and things like that.
Carlos's new life direction showed up a few months later after the water in that bottle evaporated.
And then I was like, well, what is that in the bottom of it? So I dumped it out into my hand, and for some odd reason I tasted it, like I put weird things in my mouth, I guess. And I was like, wow, that's the best salt I've ever had in my life.
The ocean has a salt concentration of about 3.5%. And that 3.5% is what directed Carlo to give up his old job and become a salt harvester.
You cannot be afraid of heights here.
Nope, not at all. Not if you're gonna do it on the cliffs here.
Long before dream seekers like Carlo were asking the ocean for answers, Native American tribes collected salt from Big Sur cliffsides.
I think I see some.
Right here.
As waves crash onto the rocks, ocean water pools up in little puddles, and just like Carlos's water bottle, salt formed over time.
And they start to form at the bottom of the pool. So here, check this out.
It does. It looks like salt.
Yep. And if you taste it, it's briny. Very briny.
Salty.
The salt in ocean water doesn't just settle to the bottom of these pools, it goes through a long evaporation period.
I'd come down here with a little bucket and a strainer. Small little bucket like this, and then just scoop it out, let it strain, pour it into the 5-gallon bucket. To that point.
Carlo found that looking for cliffside salt wasn't a practical way to harvest salt, so he started pulling buckets of water from the ocean and farming the sea salt in greenhouses.
This is the same exact thing, except it's a controlled environment.
Not only does the greenhouse speed up the evaporation and filtration process, but it also allows Carlo to make artisan salt by mixing in different clays and minerals into the water.
Down in here, you're gonna have this brownish grayish type of salt here, and that is sel gris. Sel gris. Normally found in France, this is what they do.
Big Sur salts. That's what Carlo calls his company today, and you'll find his 15 different artisanal salts in more than 140 stores and restaurants.
Well, I just thought, maybe the chefs would like it and put it on their menu. Now it's grown into this big thing, and I couldn't be more blessed.
Big Sur helped him find a new life direction, so every chance he gets, Carlo gives tours of the salty sea cliffs.
Why this spot of all spots?
I like the turbulence of it. It reminds me that nature is, how small I am. It's very powerful, it energizes me, and it inspires me.
From the inspirational salt puddles of Big Sur, I'm John Bartell. Hope to see you on the Backroads.